So we just hit level 35 on the rares only account, and I wanted to take a look at this together. I want us to see this for the first time together because I have a hunch. I have a guess as to what it's going to look like. Do you remember what it looked like when you first unlocked Arena in the game and you went in and you set your defense and it was a list of people that looked like you, right? They had their starter, they had roughly the same champs, they had a few uncommons, everybody was low level, everybody was poorly geared, everybody was on the same playing field for the most part, right? There's the occasional person that pulls a Lego or maybe someone that has the simple or the ninja or something like that, right? But for the most part, the scenery looks the same. Even now, well, it's not going to let me look. I would show you we're in Bronze 4. I've been back and forth from Bronze 4 to Silver, and it still looks roughly the same, right? Let's take a look at Tag Team Arena. We just unlocked it, okay? This is the first time we've been in here. So I want to see what this list looks like together. There's a lot of one-man defenses, but this is the first list, okay? This is the first list. I don't have a 6-star champion yet. I've got a 5-star Gallic. I just made enough food to 5-star a second champ, okay? I am level 35. There is not even anyone on this list in the 30s. There's no one on the list even in the 30s. There are teams with multiple 6-star champions, multiple maxed out champions. Again, Legos you can't necessarily control, but level 72, level 64, level 69. Are there no other players? Are there no other new players? It's weird. There seem to be a lot of new players that just unlocked Arena when I unlocked Arena, and we were all roughly the same level and roughly the same power. Why is it so much different here? What is wrong? And why aren't they doing anything about it? 3v3 has been busted since it came out. It's sucked since it came out. It's boring content as it is. But this is also such a huge problem. This is not the same as unlocking regular Arena. And it's kind of frustrating, man. It's really annoying because there's a lot of players that are getting hung up. I have a Patreon, and I do all of my account work comes through the Patreon. 95% of the Patreon work that I do is helping people progress in 3v3 at any stage of the game, whether from early game all the way to late game. People are getting stuck. And this is why. It's so... One, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. It's Arena times 3. That's the joke I made a long time ago, and it was more painfully accurate than maybe I even realized at the time. There's literally nothing interesting about it. But why is it so lopsided? Why is it so stacked against the user? I don't understand. I don't understand what's so different about this than Arena. Why is the algorithm so different that you can't have a list of people that would be interesting to fight against? Because I gotta tell you, man, I think the most fun I'm having on this account right now is Arena. I'm actually manualing all my fights. I'm having to mix my team up and do different things. The fights are longer. They're more interesting. There seems to be a lot more strategy involved as far as picking my targets. Because you get to a certain point, you build your cleave, you build your, I've got my copy paste teams on all my other accounts, and I just auto through everything. And sometimes I win, and sometimes I lose, and I don't care, and it is what it is. I'm having so much fun playing Arena on this account because all the lists are roughly the same. Look at all these dudes. Look at all these people around my level, around my power, right? There's a couple that are a little beyond my reach, but that's to be expected. I don't mind that. This is so much more balanced though. I could go in here and have some really fun, interesting fights. And then I come over here into content that this is the first look at it I've gotten. And it's awful. It's terrible. I don't have... As far as the people that have full teams set, I don't think my strongest team could win one single... Look at this garbage. Like, level 69, that's crazy. This is dumb. This is frustratingly dumb. Maybe this one, because there's not much of a threat. We could kill her and there's no revive, I don't think. So maybe this player, I don't know why this person's level 64 and these are their teams. I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe my best team could win that fight. Other than that, we don't stand a chance against any of it except some of these one man. And honestly, we'd have to be careful. If that kills really fast and on lifesteal, he's going to wipe my team except Gallic, and then he's going to outdamage my Gallic. He's going to be ahead, you know what I mean? Ahead of the lifesteal fight. He's going to win that too. Mashaled and Ursaga, I'm not so sure we could kill either one of them. Maybe these we could win. It's stupid. It's busted. And I don't... We've been hollering about it being busted forever. We've been hollering about it forever. And they've done nothing to improvement. And this is supposedly the year of PvP, and we're creeping up on March. We're creeping up on being a quarter of the way through the year. And the only thing they've done is add Gold 5, which the only noticeable thing that I can say for that addition is that Gold 4 seems harder now. I feel like there's less fights that I can win in Gold 4 on my Free to Succeed account than there used to be. I don't know how that managed to work out that way, but I feel like it just made Gold 4 more difficult. So that's a failure. You've got to figure out how to stretch your arena out a little bit more. I think everybody's still too crammed together. And whatever's going on in 3v3 arena, you've got to fix, man. It's unreasonable. It's unreasonable. What is my biggest complaint? My biggest complaint about the game, just on principle, is that we still don't have a free gear removal day. I think the fact that gear is so expensive to remove, and there's literally not one single second that it's free to remove ever, I think is obnoxious. But this is up there, man. This is up there. This is really frustrating for newer players. There's one person in the 30s, 73, 60. Keep in mind, 60 doesn't seem like a big deal now. 60 used to be the max level in this game, and it's a grind. You have to grind pretty hard to get to level 60. It takes a while. It's not just like another week of playing, you know what I mean? It's grindy to get to level 60. So someone that's level 60 has been at this for a long time. What are they doing down here? Why are they in Bronze 1? I know why they're in Bronze 1, because 3v3 is too hard because the algorithm sucks. So it's not their fault. It's not the player's fault that they're down here necessarily. It's Plarium's fault for not having some sort of filter, for not having some sort of buffer, for not having this content stretched out enough to where I can find some other players my level. This might be fun if I could find some other players my level. Like I said, I think Arena is the most fun I'm having on the account right now. And I'm almost hesitant to progress. I'm almost hesitant to get up into gold because I'm worried that that's going to stop and I'm going to have to go to the standard teams, you know what I mean? I'm going to try to avoid that. I'm going to try to continue to have fun in Arena and build interesting teams and focus specifically on countering things. And I'm thinking maybe since it's rares only, I'm going to be forced to do that. And I hope that's the case. I would love that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But this is bullcrap, dude. That's it. I just wanted to rant about this for a little bit and I guess shed a little bit of light on it from a place of active experience, right? As a you know, late/end game player on my main account and a late mid to late game player on my free to succeed account at this point, I can talk about this stuff, but I'm pretty disconnected from it, right? Now I'm in a new account, seeing it all firsthand as it is right now in 2022, and it's still not getting any better, and that's frustrating. So I guess I wanted to specifically show you guys from this place what it looks like and what's going on, and hopefully word will get around to Plarium. We keep telling them. So I don't know. I don't know that this will do any good, but hopefully word gets around and eventually they get around to doing something about this because it's stupid. And not Hydra, not Clan Boss. You know, there's stuff in the bazaar. I'm going to want to fuse Broadmaw, and I think these are the two of the epics for it. I would love to be able to get Drex frags and, you know, but now they've changed it where if you don't do 10 battles a week, you don't get any gold bars anyway. But like what 10 battles am I supposed to do? Okay, am I supposed to hope for this 10 times? Because I'm not winning any of the rest of these. None of the rest of these are going to be interesting fights for a while. And if it's supposed to be later game content, then have me unlock it later. You know what I mean? That's what I got to say about that. There's no reason it shouldn't look just like Arena. When you unlock Arena and everybody looks just like you, there's no reason Tag Team Arena shouldn't be the same way for a little bit. And that's it. It's the end of my rant. I'm coming down off the soapbox now. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know where you're at in the game. How long have you been playing? Where are you at in 3v3? Have you ever felt like 3v3 looked equally matched? Have you ever gotten a list of people that seem like they were your level? How often does it happen? I want to know where everybody else is at with this. How do you guys feel about what's going on in 3v3? What's your experience been like? Where are you at in the game? What level are you? All of those things. I'm very interested on to know what's going on with you guys as well. And that's it. That's the end of my little rant. I appreciate you guys watching. Excited to hear your thoughts. And again, Plarium, dude, come on. Come on.